Ready or not. Like that.
Ready or not, here I come. We are live.
I'm gonna find you on the internet.
Did Pete just put a megaphone up to the mic?
Is that what
I
you
didn't put
got
it directly up to the mic.
If you turn that
I'm not-
way down, you get the effect of being on the telephone.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder.
because
Let's
you
see.
turn it- you turn it way
Hold on.
It's awesome. Why would you need to amplify your boringness? I don't understand.
Oh my god.
I don't. What is it you need to amplify? I don't fucking get.
I'm sorry, sir.
But let's.
Can you repeat that?
Can we go?
Over.
All right. I'm gonna mute Pete. Let's get started. Oh, we don't. Yeah.
What?
Well, is there 3 there?
Where?
Do we have a top 3?
I'm still here.
I think there's 3 headlines. We'll go for it, okay?
It's the sloppiest show we've done in years.
This is good. Well, it's 208. It's our 4-year anniversary.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's 208.
You'd think we'd be a lot better at this by
Made
now.
it extra sloppy.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. Shouldn't that have been at 204?
No.
52 weeks in a year.
Uh-huh. How many 450s is?
So it's 104 is 2 years.
Oh, I'm sorry. My math
208.
wasn't mathing.
Wow.
Oh,
My
when people
God.
interrupt just to be fucking wrong. Oh,
You
my
could- yeah,
God,
dude.
yo.
He wasn't even wrong in an interesting way.
Honestly, it wasn't even funny.
And you know who I'm channeling in that?
A motherfucker.
No. Juliet.
Whoa, hey. We
Ew.
don't need to call people out. Let's get this,
Where's your bleep machine?
All right. Here we
let's
go.
get this road on the show, guys. Let's.
I have no bones. Or
Mm,
I have no fucks to give.
all right.
This week.
I need to go.
Fuck both of you guys. This week on the Media Virus Podcast, mischievous Michael Myers mesmerizes motorists in a marvelous masked mayhem. Photo mishap propels photographer into peril at Kansas airfield. And Elon Musk's mansion mission, big dreams, bigger family. Oh, it's the Media Virus Podcast. Let's point and laugh at the world burning around us with executive producer Mike Latoris. We're going to start over. BBC correspondent Stanley McFadden.
Makes me tingly in an unfamiliar way.
Grease Monkey Pete.
Damn, Big Daddy.
Here's the thing about the Media Virus Podcast. It's really well done.
And now, spreading the sage nihilism of an aged Gen Xer, your host and mine, the star of our show, the incomparable Matty Rockdeath. And I've got no audio from Matt, and I'm
You're muted, Matt.
Oh, I'm fucking up everywhere, dude.
Have you ever podcasted before?
I've been podcasting now.
Wait.
for 4
Do
years.
you want me to do this one for you? Because
This is
I'll do it.
our 4-year anniversary. We are almost 4 minutes into this podcast. I have made 4 mistakes.
Ooh, is this how it's going?
It seems to be. It
Does
seems to be.
Does anyone know if Mercury is in Gatorade?
I think. Well,
It
I think
feels
Mercury
like
was
it.
doing reggaeton.
it's mostly because I'm a
Dumbass.
vegetarian.
You're a vegetarian?
I am a vegetarian.
No, you're Matty Rockdeath, the mattiest of all Rockdeaths, here to haunt your ears and bring you tales that will chill your bones.
Hot damn, do we have a frightfully good show for you this week. I am Matty Rockdeath, the mattiest of all Rockdeaths, here to haunt your ears and bring you tales that will chill your bones. And if my voice hasn't sent you running yet, then congrats. You're ready for the Media Virus Podcast. where every episode is a little cursed, and every listener part of the haunted family. Now let me give a special graveyard shout out to all of our new subscribers joining us from the depths of TuneIn, the dungeons of YouTube, and the forgotten realms of Facebook. Spotify's Netherworld, Apple Podcasts, Haunted Forests, or directly from the Spooky Mansion at themediavirus.com. Thank you for diving into the madness with us. For every scream, laugh, and questionable life choice you make by tuning in. And here is the treat. No tricks this time. We are taking calls again live, and the lines are open to rest the souls out there. All you ghostly callers, monster fans, and spooky skeptics, dial 646-VIRUS-01. That is right. 646-VIRUS-01. Give us your scariest stories. Tell us what keeps you up at night. Or just howl at the moon. Brace yourselves, because this Halloween episode is going to be wickedly fun. The Media Virus is here to haunt you, one twisted tale at a time. What'd you think of my
That
mom?
gave me the ick.
You didn't like it?
I'm with you, Erica. That made me kind of.
I think that was like the reason for it.
I appreciate you staying in character that long, but ugh.
I did a good job.
Sure,
Did I do a good job?
Sure. Oh, that's the laugh that was missing.
That's the laugh I was trying.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
So yeah, never do that again.
No,
Is that Mr. Bean with the weird mouth on
I
the
don't
top
know.
right corner?
I don't know what the fuck.
It kind of looks like Richard Nixon.
But we got a lot of stuff to get into.
Is Dwight Schrute?
I tell you what, I'm very sad
Yeah.
because we lost a treasure.
Huh.
Terry Garr.
Oh, I don't know her.
Well, let me introduce you.
probably
She
do.
was a very famous actress.
Oh goodness.
She also modeled.
Underwears?
Yeah.
I
and,
mean,
Well,
there wasn't another picture.
What's wrong with this one?
If you can
She's
find a
wearing
pic, if you can find a
Maddie,
picture-
was that in your collection from when you
Hang
were
on.
younger?
All right, wait.
Right?
I
Is
got.
this a
I have.
spank
I
thing?
have another. No, I have another picture in case. I figured she might not like that. So there's this one. What do you think of that one?
Well, two things. I would never touch a shower curtain. A. B. What is this from? Is this AI?
I know it's a soap commercial.
This is giving smut.
You think this is smutty?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, what do you think? What about this?
Oh, she was a hoe.
Lindsay, hey,
Is that what she said? Is
Yes.
this a film?
Yes,
Yeah, it's from Young Frankenstein.
Lindsay,
It's one of the best. I can't believe I haven't watched Young Frankenstein yet this year.
I've
But,
Yeah.
never.
It's
It's
a fantastic movie. It
Mm.
really is. You got to kind of
Gene
understand
Wilder
the
wrote it.
original. Like it's a spoof on monster movies. Of it, and it's fantastic. It's Mel Brooks.
As much as
She's
it's
a
a
ho-ho.
spoof, it's also a love letter.
Her punani's about to be out.
Yeah. Well,
No,
all right. So this one's unacceptable,
Nah.
Bill.
there's panties.
Yeah.
I feel like they had to like put something
there's-
between her legs because her
That was panties, but yeah.
Those are pants. Oh, all right. Well, what about
that's a whole fucking tit.
Hey.
what?
This is
Get
smart.
knocked off of YouTube. It's not smut, but we're gonna get
That's
knocked off
fine.
of YouTube.
This is class.
This is not class. Class is reading your smut like a fucking lady.
Put those things away. You're gonna get us thrown off
Headlights
YouTube.
on.
All right. How about this?
There
Is this
you go.
acceptable? Is this okay for everybody?
She's like emo. She looks very old.
Well, is very old. She died. She had
No, in this photo, she looks old.
She was pretty old. I mean, she
She may
kept
have
her
been.
looks pretty well into her, I guess, 40s or 50s.
She was
not
79.
40 in this photo.
What?
She was 79.
Yeah.
Oh, very
Wow.
young.
All right. Let's finish. Let's finish this story.
This is the Reverend Mike Latoris, folks, with some tearful tidings and tantalizing tales. Hollywood has lost a wonderfully wacky Terry Garr, famed for her roles in Young Frankenstein, Tootsie, and Mr. Mom. Now, Gar's comic chops could turn any script into a chuckle fest. She brought brains, boldness, and buckets of wit, qualities I can barely manage on my best day. And let me tell you, I once auditioned for a soap commercial and wound up slathering myself in suds on the wrong set. Terry would have appreciated my method madness. Through her long career in battle with MS, Terry Garr taught us to laugh through life's hardest hits, and we're grateful. Rest easy, Terry. You've earned it.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Mom, Young Frankenstein.
She was Phoebe's biological mother on Friends.
On Friends, yeah. Another, knock to my childhood is the death of the crooner that wrote.
That sang.
Well, he didn't write it. He just sang it.
I think he just sang it.
Well, let's start with that story.
Love, exciting and new.
Oh, that was...
Come aboard. We're expecting you. Hello, shipmates. This is the Reverend Professor Mike Latoris, delivering a deep dive into the life of the legendary Jack Jones, the smooth sailor of a song who sang us straight into the heart of the Love Boat. A lover of lollipops, roses, and dreamy tunes, Jack wasn't just a balladeer. He was a balladeer do well. Always one note away from nostalgia. I must confess, I once serenaded my date with the Love Boat theme, only to trip over the lyrics and, faceplant right in the dip. A little rocky, but hey, Jack's smooth tunes live on even when my smooth moves do not. Farewell to a musical marvel who kept us cruising in style.
Yeah.
So, hold on. Funny that this man dies.
Right.
And you don't have a picture of him in his underwears or with his tits out.
Oh.
Or in his...
You want a picture of him with his tits out? There you go.
Oh, that's funny.
If you want to know why everything was late, there it is.
You're on YouTube. They're going to ban you. Stop.
I don't care.
4 years in. The final episode.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I am totally okay with it all being late now.
All right.
Oh my God.
It just tickles me. I want to thank you for playing along. That was great. All right.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, that's good. Good stuff.
Voice in your obvious porn.
Again, having fun on the Media Virus podcast.
Are we?
Oh, always.
Oh,
I went looking for nice pictures of Terry Garr. I was looking for something from like Young Frankenstein or Mr. Mom. And then I found like all these like risque fucking pictures. And I was like,
oh yeah. I mean, she
I was like, oh, not risque, but like she had no problem revealing herself.
no, she was,
for
she
her
was pretty
craft.
okay with her body.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. And then this next guy died. And because I was kind of setting up so Erica would get upset with me.
Right.
That was the point. And then, the punchline for me was fantastic. I want to thank everybody for participating. I'm gonna have to download this video like as soon as it's ready. Hopefully.
So that you can cut the TikToks out of it, or so that you can digitize it and put it back.
Oh
so I can digitize it and put it back. But a little bit of mischief on Mischief Night.
It happens.
That's kind of the point of Mischief Night.
I'll tell you guys right now.
What?
I have never heard of Mischief Night until like 4 years ago.
Well, we're gonna get more into Mischief Night in the B block.
I love that.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about it, where it came from, and what
Okay.
you know.
I think it's for old people, but
Mischief Night is for kids, and it's a right of I don't want.
It's giving Gen X, but okay.
All right, well, whatever. But somebody, a guy, decided in Arizona that he wanted to cause some mischief of his own. So
Yeah.
he dressed up like Michael Myers and went and fucked with people in traffic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
TV podcast?
Probably.
I don't know. That's given a little more scream than Michael Myers.
Yeah, you know what? AI doesn't really help me out when I give it. You know what I mean? I told it the mask from Halloween. That was the closest one.
Yeah, and it just gave you a conglomeration of every Halloween mask ever.
Every Halloween,
Yeah.
that one was the closest one that I thought was, interesting. I really appreciate you bringing it up, pointing it out. That's what you're here for.
That was helpful.
Yeah, super, super helpful. Well, thank you for that.
Good evening, Fright fans and freeway fools. I'm your Reverend Professor and your perennial purveyor of peculiar predicaments, Michael Torres. I'd like to thank Matt for the tongue twister. And I'm reporting live on Tmvp. Today's titillating tale is a scream-worthy spectacle right out of a spine-chilling slasher flick.
Hello?
Oh, the tongue twisters are killing me. Picture this on a Sunday.
You ever read before, bro?
I have. Picture this on a sun-baked stretch of the I-17 near Black Canyon City, where traffic's typically torrid and tempers tend to tangle. One man decided to make the maddeningly mundane magnificent. How, you ask? By donning a devilish disguise as the one and only Michael Myers from Halloween. Yes, folks, just when those poor Arizonans thought they were stuck in a stop-and-go purgatory, our masked mischief maker made his move. Creeping and skulking between idling autos, scaring the living gas out of fellow drivers. But in true spooky spirit, he didn't stop at standing sinisterly. He even engaged in a little interaction with driver Ryan Blave, who captured it all on his dash cam. Nothing says Arizona autumn like a serial killer lookalike. Am I right?
All right. Well, now that here's the video. Now that the ad is over, you see him. He's walking around the highway fucking with people.
Does he have a knife?
It looks like it's one of those fake ones. It does not look like a real knife.
Oh my god.
It looks like one of those large, exaggerated Halloween store mics. And that mask is all fucked up.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So
never.
well, he had some balls. That takes guts.
Balls all of a sudden.
I mean, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Apparently, Blavette decided to amplify the ambience by blasting the Halloween theme song right from his own car. Can you imagine? You're on hour 2 of standstill traffic, halfway through your 5th gas station burrito. I know, I've been there. And suddenly you're face to face with Michael Myers himself. Ah, the traffic trauma trifecta. Now, friends, I must confess, and only for you, dear listeners, I too once donned a disguise on the road for a few cheap thrills. Back in my younger, more foolish days, I dressed up as a rabid raccoon to entertain a long line at the toll booth. Let's just say no one fist bumped me. Instead, I got fined for frighteningly furry behavior and haven't shown my face or tail around that toll ever since. But who could resist a little tomfoolery to break the tedium? Needless to say, this ghoulish goofball had quite the impact, or should I say phantom phobia, on Prescott's Facebook feed, where locals gathered to gawk at the video, laughing all the way to like and share. Over 1,000 reactions, folks, because nothing brings people together like a little morbid merriment. In this world of relentless rush and ruckus, maybe we could all use a Myers-esque moment of levity, as long as it's legal. I'll see you ghouls and goblins on the airwaves again soon.
Hey, ghouls.
Hey, goblins. Yeah, so, I mean, dude, I would
never.
I
I
think
would
I'd have a
rolled
stroke
up my
at
windows
first.
so fast.
Because he might be goofing around at first and then just decide to
Also,
stab you in the ear with something.
That truck is driving in the wrong direction.
Yeah, AI is very,
Oh, right. I forgot.
you know, that is the scariest part
Right.
of this picture is that truck
Facing
heading
the
right for this apparently looking like a smart car.
My cat.
But I mean, that's not as scary as, you know, watching somebody back up into a plane propeller. Could you? Yeah,
Like their car?
No, like she was taking a picture.
No, this happened on that show.
This happened like in real life, like a couple of weeks ago. Mike Scott.
Oh, is this the news?
Yeah.
Hello and heartfelt greetings, listeners, from your ever-curious correspondent, Reverend Professor Mike Latoris. Reporting live on Tmvp, bringing you today's most trying tales from the tarmac. This story, folks, is both serious and sobering, so strap in. A Kansas photographer, Amanda Gallagher, tragically met with an airborne accident while shooting photos at the Air Capital Drop Zone. Now, while I can't speak for all Kansas photographers, I myself have dabbled in the art. Let's just say my Great Flamingo fiasco of 97 was almost enough to put me off photography for good. But that's a story for another day.
Yeah, dude, flamingos die when you try to have sex with them. Wait, I fucked that joke up.
Back to this incident, which took place right on the runway of a Cessna 182 aircraft. Amanda, on assignment to capture snapshots of skydivers, made a quick movement, which sadly turned out to be a hazardous misstep. She inadvertently backed into the plane's still spinning propeller while framing her shot, resulting in a catastrophe that ended her life. Now, as someone who's tried some questionable photo stunts myself, don't ask me about the mangy meerkat mishap of 2004. I can't stress safety enough. After
You know, meerkats die when they have sex.
I'm not sure that's true.
Well, I fucked did. I got that joke right.
Yeah, there you go.
I screwed it up before. I wanted to fix it.
Okay. After the skydivers exited, Amanda returned to the airstrip as the next group prepared to board. Authorities say she moved in front of the wing, a safety no-fly zone, as we'd call it here. As a frequent photo enthusiast, I can imagine how focus can sometimes, unfortunately, steal your awareness from your surroundings. The FAA and the National Transportation Safety Board are already probing the incident, hopefully to prevent future mishaps.
Well, I've heard the FAA does recommend not doing that.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, just it's a no thing. Well, what it was is like she was told specifically not to do something.
And she did
and
it.
She did it, and then she backed up.
Yeah. Hey, don't stand there.
Right. Like as part of the instructions that everybody gets.
Right.
Don't
stand
be
there
in front of an airplane.
Don't fucking
Don't
stand. Don't fucking stand here. It's
yeah,
bad.
You got to give it a wide berth when that thing's running.
Right.
So rude.
You know what I find funny?
No.
As I popped in with that cat joke, there was one person that popped in as I started, and then they left immediately after.
Oh, it's another Maddie joke.
What the? They just stumbled upon us. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, there's a delay. So
that's true. That is true. All right, well, finish up this meat grinder, bitch.
Okay. Let's see. Where was I? To all the budding photographers out there, remember, sometimes the best photo is a few steps away from the danger zone. I'll be signing off for now. Keep your lenses clear and your boundaries clearer. And tune back for more.
Or don't.
Or whatever, But I just want everybody to know that this is an AI-generated image. There are images of this human being that I could have used, but just like you don't want to make school shooters famous, you don't want to make stupid people famous for being stupid.
Yeah. Totes.
So it's the same thing. We got to stop making stupid people famous.
Well, it's sort of like punching down, really.
Right.
Am I punching down?
No, putting the picture.
You're not.
I was going to say, because there's no possible scenario where I'm punching down. I want everybody to understand that.
Like ever in life?
Ever in life. I am never punching down.
Sure.
So it's impossible.
Sure.
Matt can barely hold himself above the toilet. Rather, he's not going to hold himself any higher than any of you.
That's right. So, how far are we done? Are we done that read?
We are done that story. Yes,
I think it could be done because the next story is about Elon Musk and his
stupid ass.
And he's
that's a real picture or that's AI?
That's a real picture of his compound. He has 2 swimming pools right next to each other, and he built it on the edge of a cliff.
And the houses out around it are for his baby mamas and children.
Well, yeah, no, this isn't
cars driving.
This isn't AI generated.
Picture,
but it wouldn't give me a picture of Elon Musk's compound.
He deleted it from the internet.
I just had to ask. Well, again, it's a secret compound. Even though everybody knows where it is, he wants to keep it a secret. If I ever meet Elon Musk, I'd be like, "Yo, dude, I was talking about your secret compound, but I didn't show a picture of it or nothing." and then he'll sponsor the show, and we can do Tesla commercials.
Right, because Pete and I are going to say nice things about that truck someday.
Hold on, because did you see the video I sent you of Kanye talking to Elon Musk? It was like when ADHD and autism meet.
I don't think I remember. I don't specifically remember it, but that's funny.
Oh, it was so funny.
I will have to go back and make sure I find that.
Is that the story? The whole story already?
No, greetings to my galaxy of TMVP listeners. It's yours truly, Reverend Professor Mike Latoris, back at it today with the most mischievous musings on the rich and, well, reproductive. Today's tale, Elon Musk, yes, that multimillionaire maestro of Mars missions and mammoth mansions, is amassing his own Austin area mini Musk megaverse. Picture this. A 14,400 square foot Tuscan-style Italian titan of a home, plus 2 other mansions, all waiting to welcome Musk's multitude of mini musketeers.
Musketeers!
With 3 mothers, 11 children, and 1 no trespassing sign, it's safe to say this guy's got a thing for family planning, with a personal twist. Now, I'm no stranger to embarrassing family matters myself. Why, last Thanksgiving, I thought I'd gather the gang, and I ended up with a house full of lost Latorises.
Oh.
If you catch my drift. But Musk's plan,
I've heard they're hard to find.
They are. They're very difficult to find.
Yeah.
He's pushing the population like he's auditioning for Dancing with the DNA and hoping to populate not just Austin, but maybe Mars. On the serious side, Musk is worried about the population crisis, but here at TMVP, we know there's always a punny side. Imagine inviting a friend to your private compound and offering them the Musk family legacy. Spare a sperm? Will the family flourish, or will mansion madness make Mars seem a safer bet? That's all for now. Until next time, keep it punny, people.
Keep it punny, people.
So punny.
You don't like puns.
I don't like when you
The-
make it so he stumbles over his words so hard.
The alliteration is absolutely murderous.
That's not my problem. That's his problem. Mr. fucking professional reader can fucking read professionally. Do you understand?
Oh, you know how to talk, do ya?
Oh, you can fucking read and do it right? There you go. Fuck you. It's literally, I keep
This
trying
guy,
to,
the
I keep
professional
trying to,
talker.
I do keep trying to make it more and more difficult
I
and obnoxious.
What a weird friend.
I sort of have it coming. Did Matt tell you anything about the acting gig we did the other week?
Oh yeah. He showed me all the bloopers.
They said one of the worst things that you could say to Matt and I, or Matt and me. He
Right.
said, "Go ahead, make it weird."
Oh, he fucking made it weird. It got fucking weird.
Yikes.
I mean, it depends. Like, it really depends on your definition. You know,
I
of
made
weird.
I made him maintain eye contact with me the whole time.
Oh, the chip. Bunch of weirdos.
Have you seen the final product yet?
No, do you have it?
No. I'm just asking.
Oh, when I shot with him last week, they put all the rough bits together.
Yeah, it looked good.
And oh, dude, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
That's
fantastic.
It looks really good. The background that he's keying in looks good.
Yeah, cool.
It's pretty spectacular. And whether they credit us or not, we definitely left our mark.
Oh yeah, no, we did a fantastic job. I mean, as we always do.
If you do say so yourself.
I mean, not for nothing. We're pretty fucking comfortable in front of a camera and in front of microphones.
Yeah.
You know,
And
we don't freeze up anymore.
With each other.
Yeah, with each other.
And the trust is a big part of acting in a scene with someone.
That's why you guys made out before, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. I mean, is it a hand job if you don't finish? You know what I mean?
I mean, Matt said it's not gay if we're friends.
Right.
It's not gay because you guys are married.
No, it's not gay. Listen, you're not gay if just as long as you don't get cum on you.
Ew. Way to drive it home, huh?
Well, I'm just.
What else were we
These are
supposed to be
things
talking
I've heard.
about?
I mean, that is
It's
all
on
I
the
had
book.
loaded for A Block.
Do you guys want to talk about my book?
Well, you were.
Are you writing a book?
Oh God, no! I am reading a book.
Oh, that's almost as good, I suppose.
Oh my God! Imagine if I wrote a book. Becky has an idea for a book, and it's so good. I'm not writing a book. I'm just reading ACOTAR. If you've heard of it.
A guitar?
No, A Court of Thorns and Roses.
That's all roses have thorns.
Oh my God.
You know, it was I think it was Bret Michaels and Poison that taught us that.
Rose has its thorn.
thorn.
Did you ever feel more hated than right now?
Every cowboy
Has
sings
it.
a sad.
Oh, so you guys are singing different words?
We're in
Well,
different.
no, we're off time.
Oh,
And we're in different verses.
is Pete asleep? Is this weekend at Bernie's?
Pete died.
Pete actually has the hair for that song, and he's not playing.
Get your
Come on,
bandana.
give us your best Axl Rose impression right now, Pete.
Axl Rose. That was
Can't-
Brett
can't-
Michaels.
It is Bret Michaels, but Axl Rose did a better dance.
I
Oh.
can't do Axl Rose. I can't do any of those things.
Well, neither can he, but there you go.
No. That's like
Oh goodness.
he got that from Stevie Wonder.
I was going to say Axel's a very pale Stevie.
Yeah, that whole
Very pale
weaving his
Stevie.
head around.
I'm dead. Got it. So you guys don't want to talk about the book.
No,
So
please.
we can go to B Block and talk about
No, I want to
spooky
hear about this
Halloween.
book.
Listen.
The Court of Thorn and Rose.
They'd rather listen to me tell a story than hear about that book.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Don't you talk to my wife like that, you motherfucker.
First of all,
Them's fighting words. No, because she said to me earlier, she's like, I want to talk about my book on the show. And I said, okay.
well, now
And then she said, you guys don't talk to me. It's just when I'm talking about something, it's me just talking at you. And I'm like, we're letting you talk. We don't know much about the subject.
you guys don't know about porn books.
I mean, not reading porn.
We're trying
I
to
don't know
find
about
out.
reading for fuck's sake.
We like porn videos.
We're trying to find out more.
We're kind of fond of those.
Shut the fuck up and let her talk about the pornography. Go ahead, Erica.
So no, just a funny anecdote of the whole thing. So it's a very popular book. It first came out. There's 5 books in the series.
There are.
And the first book came out in like 2016. So I'm very late to the game, as I usually am with books. I'm always years late. And so I saw this meme. I'm not a researcher. Like, I don't care to look up things that I'm interested in. Okay. I just like what I like. You know what I mean? Like, in the way that like Becky will like deep dive and know everything about what she's interested in the moment.
She is a serial deep diver, and you're a serial surface skimmer.
Yeah, I'm a serial. I'll find out when I find out when the universe needs me to know.
Okay.
I don't.
You don't even go skimming. You just wait for it to smack you.
Right.
I'm like that.
Send me the link.
Here's the thing. I just started watching Stranger Things.
Okay, I'm with you.
I like to wait till all the buzz is gone.
Yeah.
And wait till it's actually over.
Literally me with Law and Order SVU. I started watching it last year.
Like, now I know better than to waste my time with Game of Thrones. The ending sucks. There's no reason to watch it.
I will never. Outlander? No, thank you.
Right. We know this. We know, like,
there's still things I need to go back to. I'll give you that.
I got you, man.
I just watched Sopranos like during COVID.
Like,
so
okay,
the book.
So,
so the book. So it's about fairies, and not fairies like Tinkerbell, but like fairies like other beings.
I thought she was going to go the other way.
Like, this is gonna go bad real fast.
No. And so like there's this girl, and she, like, they know the humans know that like fairies exist, and like back in the day, like they held humans as like slaves, and it was just like really toxic. And then so there was a treaty, and there was a wall, and so there's the humans live on like the very bottom part of where they live. It's giving like the UK on the map.
Okay.
Like, there's the continent, and then there's where they live, and it's giving UK. Anyways,
this is very like Lord of the Rings sounding.
Oh, is it?
Yes, this is very like
I hate that.
Every nerd saga that you hate.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
But it's romantic.
So is Star Wars, but it was his fucking sister.
Ew, that's not romantic.
You know what I mean?
So there's spicy chapters, there's spicy moments.
Yeah.
You fall in love with all the boy characters in the way that you do when you
but you not only have these books, which you have on. She has these books on digital format.
Yeah,
right?
I have it on my Nook.
But she's also got fucking coloring books.
Okay, so I bought the coloring book because I bought Becky one because I needed to get her a gift. I mean, I feel like nobody that knows Becky listens to this. Actually, I'm not going to announce it here. I got Becky one because I needed to get her a gift, but I bought me one because I wanted to see what the author wants these people to look like. Because in my head, like, one of the main characters is brunette Joe McHale.
Okay.
One of the other characters is John Hamm. You know what I mean? Like, I have my interpretation.
Like, she's done all the casting.
Well, that is the joy of reading.
Yeah, that was. You know what? That was the joy of radio.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of this stems from my father talking to me about how much he loved radio
before there was television.
My father would, before there was television, you know, the Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
And when they made the Lone Ranger was a movie first, and when he went to go see the Lone Ranger, he's like, that's not the Lone Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? In his mind, the Lone Ranger looked completely different.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's I think that's the appeal to removing that visual component now, where we didn't have it before, but there was more of a like your imagination had to take over.
Oh, I love it. That's
Like
the best part.
I mean, I'm sure she's not only created the characters in her head and created the monsters in her head, but she's created the landscape in her head. She's created
100%.
the set dressing in her head. Like she knows what everything,
And so that's
looks
why
like.
we love the coloring book, because the coloring book has scenes from the book. And so you're like, oh, bitch, okay, I was not picturing that, pero that it is now. I'll think of that now.
Right, but
Sarah.
but I don't see that's like they have changed
It's
your.
It's not ruining it, though.
Erica,
I mean, listen,
I'm now convinced I need to get you on a stage now.
Why?
Because I think you will wrap your head around the concept of theater very well.
Oh yeah,
because you can you're building this character in your mind and you're okay with that. You seem to enjoy it. But when you work with a pretty good director, like it's fire. It's absolute fire. You get way into it, and I really feel like I there's something there for you.
Yeah, when I don't know, release, what is the word? What's the song?
Release the hinge.
No, when I release the inhibitions, when I just feel like committing. That's my thing. I have commitment issues.
Well, you've committed to exercising.
Before
like you've committed to getting in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know what shape, but a shape.
I mean, you've committed to just trying to move your body, get your circulation going, burning more calories than you take in is what your goal is, going to be.
What does that have to do with working in a theater?
It's a commitment.
Yeah.
And I think the more you start seeing the results of that commitment, the more you will understand that you made a commitment to me. We've been married almost, we've been together almost a decade.
But you're like a smoke show though.
I mean, I know I'm hot as fuck, and I'm just.
I was he wouldn't go away, but
no, dude.
No, I was knocking on his door.
I fucking warned her. I told her exactly who I was.
The one time I saw him outside of work, he was wearing Bazinga pajama pants underneath ugly ripped jeans.
What kind of pajama pants?
They say Bazinga on them.
Oh, Bazinga! You mean like from
the
Big Bang Theory?
Like, from Third Rock from
Third Rock from Sun.
Not Third Rock.
No, the Big
That's
Bang
what I
Theory.
was thinking. Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Third Rock from the Sun was a great show.
And he was wearing this shirt.
I was wearing.
And
this
I
shirt.
was like, "Who is this slob kebab coming to my fucking house?"
Yeah.
Pero estoy aquí.
Like I had Bazinga pajamas underneath ripped jeans. Like in these jeans, I still have.
These jeans were ripped. These jeans
had no crotch.
Jeans
in
were
them.
like hollow from the crotch down to the knee.
Threads of jean. That's why I had the pajama pants under them.
Anyways,
I get twofold. I get to show off my pajama pants
and wear your cool jeans
and wear my fucking favorite jeans.
Sure. I was so turned off. But I love you anyway. So, anyways,
I think that was the point. I know that. Yes,
that was me also agreeing that was what you tried to do.
Right.
Almost. Anyways, back to this MFing book. So I don't deep dive things, but I thought, you know what? I want to see some memes. I want to see, because Becky will send me videos of what the girlies are saying about the book. Right. So I put my algorithm to algorithm, and now I'm getting the memes and stuff.
And now your algorithm is algorithming?
Yeah, the little CIA agent was like, "Oh, you want to see stuff about the book? Girl."
Got you, girl.
And so there was this one, I don't know, meme poster photo that was it had each book, there's 5 books, each book with chapters listed under it, and at the top, the title of the document or the thingy was all the spicy scenes in A Court of Thorns and Roses. And I was like, not that girlie's Mr. Skinning the book.
They're highlighting their favorite chapters.
Uh-huh.
Their favorite diddle.
They're spicy chapters.
Diddle chapters.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, girls, you guys are just as bad as the guys with Mr. Skin.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I mean-
women are just as horny. They just display it differently.
Yeah, we're classy.
And men don't fucking understand it. So we just continue to just try to poke them with our dicks and hope that works.
I'm not sure truer words have ever been spoken.
That's about it.
Can
right
you
there.
touch it?
Come on, just once. Just the tip. All right.
It's not going to suck itself.
Oh,
Hey now, that's a little. I think we have finished A block. I
yeah,
think we've actually run a little bit past.
yeah.
So let's bring A block to a close.
Party on, Wayne.
Gear up for B block. We're going to be talking about Mischief Night. And I'm glad Erica mentioned at the top of the show that she'd never heard the word before moving down here. So I really wanted. It's important to me. So let's get into it. We'll get into it right after what Mike has to say.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, tonight's presentation of the A Block has been brought to you by 302-46-VOICE. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46-VOICE. Our friends at Redbubble, our friends at My Sports Art Shop can be found over at redbubble.com or at mysportsreports.com. They're putting together all kinds of great art on the Redbubble site, and over at mysportsreports.com, you can get their sports reports of regional sports here in the Delaware Valley. So beyond that, we also have our last core sponsor, which is Stepmoms Without Children. How are we doing at Stepmoms this week?
Listen, we're just on a break.
We're still we're stepmomming, but not as fast.
Yeah, we're just living life right now. You
Okay.
know,
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot for people to catch up on back there.
Oh,
So
100%. 33 episodes.
there's 33 episodes to go catch up on.
And there will be more. We don't know when. We don't know why. We don't know how. We probably know how. I think we know how. Yeah. But yeah, that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in the B block, and we're going to get out of here right now. And like I said, back in the B.
Here's the thing about the Media Virus podcast. Mike's voice is always the first thing heard, and we wait for Mike to stop talking. I'm the host now. Here's the thing about the Media Virus podcast. Mike's voice, and we wait for Mike to stop talking. Stop. Here's the thing about the Media Virus podcast. Stop talking. I'm the host now.
Media Virus Podcast, starring Matty Rockdeath. And that's it.